He's a gifted speaker of all things dealing with Jewish theology, having the ability to put in plain words complex ideas, making them easily understood by the congregation. Also, he's dedicated to the idea that Jewish culture must be preserved, as I am. He's a tireless fundraiser who looks at the improbable as easy and the impossible as attainable. Hence, we have a shul in Victoria. Sincere, compassionate, and able to come across as non-judgmental, warm, and very interested in you. Welcoming and eager to meet all newcomers. Sorry, but I can't adequately describe him in one sentence.
You remind me in many ways of an important role model during my younger life. To me, you are patient, intelligent, accepting, and a kind, gentle soul.
You know that feeling that when you're away from someone, you miss them dearly, but at the same time you also feel like they're there? That's how I would sum up Rabbi Kaplan in a single sentence for me. Always present.
If I had to describe you, Rabbi, in one word, I wouldn't have to think long. I would say Rabbi is a real mensch.
I can do it in one word. Rabbi Kaplan is dynamic.
I would describe my dear brother, Meir, as a tremendous achiever, very, very focused, and with a great insight and strategy. He's able to achieve pretty much everything. And thank God his goals and his achievements are the greatest goals possible and the most selfless and holy goals and achievements.
You're big, and I mean like not like Trump big, but big, like you got a super big heart, big mind, big intellect, big connection. You just connect with people and inspire people, and not just Jewish people. You have the respect of people because you give people respect, and you're a very special person.
When he decides that something is the right thing to do, a certain path is the right path to go, this is what he will do, and this is the way he will go, and he will achieve his goal.
All we have to do is look at his first name, Meir. He shines a light. He shines a light on Judaism, on the Torah with his teachings. He shines a light on every person by always looking for the positive in everyone. And he shines a light at the community at large with all his activities and outreach. His name is very appropriate.
One lesson amongst many that I've learned, amongst many that I've learned from Rabbi Kaplan, is to always look for the good in people, in situations, find the silver lining, be optimistic, know that even if it's not good right now, you might not see it that way, there is something good there and you can find it, and that'll really help you get through anything and help you find a connection with anyone and live a really happy, optimistic, positive life. Thank you, Rabbi Kaplan, and happy birthday.
Well, I learned lots of things from the rabbi. I learned, for instance, that the apple that Eve ate in the Garden of Eden was actually a fig.
The Rebbe said that he didn't want to create followers. He wanted to create leaders. And I think that within this community, you are doing the same thing. You show us through your leadership how we can be leaders. You help us to figure out ourselves what we can contribute to the community.
And the one thing I can say that you taught me and continue teaching me is that if there is something that is important to get done, there's always time to get it done and there's always a way to get it done.
I have learned that leading by example is far more important than trying to force one's beliefs on others.
I've learned so many things from him. I learned from him when I ask him a question. I learned from him when I hear his sermons. I learned from him at Shabbos at Kiddush when we're making discussions. I'm constantly learning.
The Jew is never stuck. That wherever we find ourselves, we're there for a reason, perhaps to bring some light into the darkness.
I've learned so much from you. I've learned the joys of different mitzvahs. I've learned how to balance my life better between work and home and Judaism and participating in shul. And you are a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rabbi. and I wish everybody in this world has a rabbi as wonderful as you.
I've learned countless things from the rabbi, but I think that I learned the most from him just by watching the way he interacts with his kids and the way he manages to give special attention to all 10 of them and teach them how to treat others, all while still having time to invest emotionally and physically in the people in our community.
That sometimes you go the farthest to feel the closest. And sometimes you just need a warm family, kugel, and a real rabbi in order to feel the closest.
I learned so many things. I've not just learned, but how important it is to be Jewish.
Hashem doesn't give you anything more than you can handle. And just deal with what's in front of you now. Don't worry about what you have to do later. It will all fall into place.
His kind and jovial way in that he greets everybody. When I picture him, I see him smiling in his eyes and greeting me with a laugh. And every time I come to Vancouver Island, to the shul, it's he greets me like at the same time like I haven't been gone very long, but at the same time also like it's been ages. And every time he greets me, I just feel at home.
That he opens the doors of Yiddishkeit for us to enter.
His care and concern for every single person, every single Jew. I was always impressed and inspired how he went long distances to take care of Jews that he had never met before. And when it was a busy Erev Pesach or before Shabbos and someone came to his door, he always had time and made time for them. And that's something I always liked about Rabbi Kaplan and try to emulate his ways as well myself.
Meir and Chani Kaplan have done more to build, consolidate, and revitalize Jewish life and education on Vancouver Island than any two people in the history of this place so far. Not only have Meir, Chani, and indeed the entire Kaplan clan made an inestimable contribution to life for Jews on Vancouver Island, but they have done so with complete integrity, consistent with the vision of the Honorable Rabbi Mendel Schneerson of blessed memory.
We first met you, Rabbi Kaplan, when you, Honey, and adorable 8-month-old Musi came to our home to attend a Brit Milah that we were hosting. Sometime after that occasion, when I began attending Chabad shul services, I came home and said to Lindy, I have found my rabbi.
From my first encounter with and working with you, Rabbi Kaplan, and with Hani, my love for Yiddishkeit has deepened dramatically.
I remember being invited to Shabbat dinner every single Friday without any change, without asking for anything in return, and I really enjoyed it. Also, you were one of the first spiritual person that I really could rely on, to whom I could ask as many questions as I needed.
I first met the rabbi a couple years ago, 3 years ago, I think, when our company came down to price out a renovation for him and his family. And it was a very interesting meeting because the rabbi, although he's small in nature, you realize really quickly how powerful of a man he really is. So after I got to know him and his family, I was incredibly impressed with his love and compassion for people, and I'm just very humbled when I'm around him, and he brings back the importance of family to me all the time.
Rav Meir. May you enjoy good health, and we look forward to many years of your teaching, insight, and positive messages. Yom Holedet Sameach.
Happy birthday, Rabbi. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful year, and thank you for everything you do for our community.
We'd like to wish Rabbi Kaplan a happy 40th birthday. We have always been impressed by his wisdom beyond his years and his grace, or chen, both of which have been used to the benefit of the Jewish community in Victoria and in fact all of Vancouver Island. We wish him all the greatest success in his future endeavors, and he should succeed, Be'ezus Hashem, beyond his wildest dreams.
We wish you a happy and healthy birthday and many more till 120.
I want to wish Mazel Tov to a great tzaddik and a very wise man, our dear friend Rabbi Kaplan.
Rabbi Kaplan, I just wanted to take a moment to wish you a happy 40th birthday. Mazel Tov.
I wish you all the best for your 40th birthday. You've done so much for me, and in my life you've been a source of inspiration. And yeah, I love you a lot. I hope you have a wonderful time with your family. Mazel Tov. Have a great day.
Hey.
I wish you all the best and Ad 120. What do you think?
Perfect. Not one of the most, one of the best, I would say.
Right. So we are completely aligned. Happy birthday,
if you have
Rabbi.
such a good student and he likes you so much, and even when he is so far away from you, he likes you so much and he thinks about you so much, you must be a greatest leaders and communicators.
Thank you very much. So just happy birthday and see you soon. Bye-bye.
The person once came to his rabbi and told him, I'm turning 60 soon and I'm very worried. Asks him the rabbi, what are you so worried about? So he answers, it says in the Mishnah, Ben Shishim L'Seiva. 60 is the age that you become old. Tells him the rabbi, I wouldn't worry about it. The Mishnah says right before, Ben Arbaim Labina. 40 is the age of understanding. And I didn't see this happening to you. So I wouldn't worry about it. I guess this mission doesn't apply to you either, Meir. You have reached the level of understanding way before you have reached 40. So I wouldn't worry about what comes after that. I just want to wish you a kiflaim l'toshio, a double portion. You should have another at least 80 years of amazing work and success and much nachas from yourself, from your family, and from your entire community.
I wish you come to know, and I believe you will, life begins at 40. Bless you. Happy birthday.
I wish you again all the best. I wish you and the family, all the friends, the entire community. You're lucky to have Meir as a rabbi. And so to all of you, Mazel Tov, L'chaim, and only good things for everybody.
To always have joy and nachas from his family and to enjoy a long and happy life. We are truly grateful and honored to celebrate you for your total devotion to your fellow Jews.
Stay healthy and energetic for many, many years to come.
And at this stage of your life, when we see how much you have accomplished with the help of your incredible dear wife Hani and the help of your devoted and wonderful community, we and you can only acknowledge the kindness of Hashem that has made all this possible. And we can only entreat Hashem that He should continue to show you His infinite kindness to you personally, to continue to grant you health and strength and wisdom, to your beautiful growing family and to your beautiful growing community. Mazel Tov, Meir, and I wish I could be there celebrating with you.